who exposed the name of my future wife, who dared to whisper the secret written only for my heart, a secret carried by the desert wind, protected by the honor of my tribe, and hidden in the quiet crescent of the moon. I ask this not in anger, but in wonder, for the soul I have not yet met has already become the echo of my footsteps, the breath behind my breath, the promise stitched into the horizon. Like gold sewn into the robe of dawn, the desert knows her name, for the desert knows everything I bury inside. The dunes shift like they are carrying her syllables, her unseen smile, her untouched destiny tied to mine. But who among the winds spoke too soon? Which star betrayed its shimmer and let her name fall into the hands of time? Before fate allowed it, perhaps it was the falcon, returning from its lonely flight, eyes sharp enough to read the script of destiny, written across the skies. Or perhaps it was the sea, its waves restless with truth, unable to keep a secret as deep as two hearts meant to meet. But I think it was my own heart, restless, overflowing, unwilling to stay silent about the woman who will one day turn my solitude into belonging and my poetry into reality. Who is she? The question has lived with me longer than the years I have counted. She is the silhouette behind the curtain of tomorrow, the scent of oud in an empty room, the soft hum of a prayer answered before I even knew I prayed for it. I do not know her face, but I know her presence. She walks with grace I feel in my dreams. She laughs with a light that reaches me even in the deepest corners of my silence. She is not a woman of the world yet. She is a woman of the heart first. Her beauty is not in mirrors, but in the way the universe leans to hear her speak. So who exposed her name? Who dared to announce the arrival of a soul still wrapped in divine timing? Maybe it was destiny itself, growing impatient, unwilling to wait for the appointed hour. Maybe the universe slipped, letting her name whisper against the surface of existence, just loud enough for me to feel a tug on the invisible thread between us. I imagine her somewhere under the same sky, walking unaware that her name has already begun its journey toward mine. She may be reading a book, or taming her thoughts, or standing before her window, watching the same moon that I ask my questions to. I imagine her with quiet strength, the kind that bends without breaking, speaks without shouting, loves without fear. Her name, yes, that name the world now murmurs in curiosity, is not simply a name. It is a prayer whispered by the generations before us, a promise sealed by the hands of time, a melody carved into the fabric of destiny. And still the question burns. Who revealed it? Who let her name fall from the ink of tomorrow into the gossip of today? Maybe it was the stars. They have always been reckless guardians, shining a little too brightly when lovers are written beneath them. Or maybe it was the poet within me, this poet who cannot hold his silence, who spills truth into verses and turns secrets into stanzas. Whenever the night becomes too heavy to carry alone, I confess, her name is not known to me, yet every word I write feels like a step toward her. Every metaphor is a message, every line a pathway, every poem a lantern guiding her to me. The world thinks her name is a scandal to uncover, a mystery to chase, a treasure to announce, but they forget the names of the future are not exposed. They are revealed only to the hearts that are ready. So who revealed the name of my future wife? Perhaps it was God, softly reminding me that what is mine will find me, even if the world learns her name. Before I do, perhaps it was time, turning its pages a little too quickly, allowing a glimpse of the chapter where she and I finally meet. Perhaps it was the wind, carrying her essence toward me, before her footsteps ever could. Or perhaps her own soul spoke it, whispering across the unseen distance, calling out to me, because she too has grown tired of waiting behind the curtain of fate. Her name rises like dawn, soft but unstoppable, certain but gentle. It may be known to others, but its true meaning belongs only to my heart, because a name becomes sacred only when two destinies accept each other. Her name is not just hers anymore. It is the beginning of my future, the breath of my poetry, the echo to my silence, the answer to the questions I never dared to ask. So let the world whisper, let them guess, let them pretend they know. For even if her name has been exposed, her story remains protected, her heart remains unseen, her destiny remains untouched. And the truth remains simple: she is mine only when God writes it.